Good morning to all of you. So again we are going with chapter number 6, line and angles, with part 3rd, and it is theorem number 4. Basically the concept is lines parallel to the same line. Then how can we will say and how can we will give the proof of it? So the concept is theorem number 4 is lines which are parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. So as you see in this diagram, these are three parallel lines. L is parallel to N and N is parallel to N. Then how can we will say कि L is parallel to M with the help of that diagram, with the help of that theorem? So what is given to us कि three lines L and N are such that कि L is parallel to N and M is parallel to N. And what we have to prove कि L is parallel to M. So how can we will prove it? So what is the construction? कि draw a transversal line R cutting element at points P, Q and R respectively. As you see in this diagram, this is your transversal line represented by a small r which cuts line L at point P, line M at point Q and line N at point R. And some angles are generated here, angle 1, 2 and 3. So how can we will say कि line L is parallel to line M? So we will continue with the proof कि since parallel line L and N are intersect by the transversal R at points P and R respectively. So as you see in this diagram, as we are saying कि L is parallel to N. So this transversal line R intersect these two lines L and N at point P and point R. So we can say angle 1 and angle 3 both are equal due to corresponding angles adjacent. As we know very well कि angle 1 lie above the line L and angle 3 lie above the line N, so that we will apply here corresponding angle property. That's why we will write here angle 1 equals to angle 3 and we will mark this equation as equation number first. Again we will come to the next point. If we see here, again parallel lines M and N are intersect by the transversal R at point Q and R respectively. So again if we see in this diagram, line M and N both are parallel and both are intersecting by a transversal line small r at point Q and R, so that we can say angle 2 and angle 3 are also equal due to corresponding angle property. As we see कि angle 2 lie above the line M and angle 3 lie above the line N, so both are equal. We will mark it as equation number second. So from equation number first and second we can say if the right hand sides are equal, then definitely left hand side are also equal. But if we see in this figure, angle 1 and angle 2 are both are corresponding angle. So if they are corresponding angle, so definitely we can say these two lines are also parallel, and we have to prove the same thing. L is parallel to M. So if angle 1 is equivalent to angle 2, so definitely we can say angle L is also parallel to M. So what we will write after this step, we will write, but these are corresponding angles, so L is parallel to M, and here we will mark by converse of corresponding angle adjacent, and then we will write hence proved. So in this theorem, as you see here, if L is parallel to N and N is parallel to N, so definitely we can say L is parallel to M. So I hope with the help of this theorem, you will easily identify that whenever one line is parallel to the another line, then how can we will say that this line L is parallel to M. So I hope the concept of lines parallel to the same line is clear to all of you. Now we will come to theorem number 5. And it is represented by the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. It is also known as angle sum property of a triangle. So as you see here, one triangle is there, ABC, and this is the PQ line with different angles. So what is given to us? A triangle ABC whose angles are represented by 1, 2 and 3, or we can say angle B is equivalent to 1, angle C is equivalent to angle 2 and angle A equals to angle 3, and what we have to prove is sum of the angles is equals to 180 degree, or it means we have to prove angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals to 180 degree. So how can we will prove it? So we will do some construction in this triangle. As you see here, one line is there, that is the PQ line, which is passing through this vertex A. So we can say PQ is parallel to BC. As you see, it is written here, through A, draw a line PQ parallel to BC. Okay, so how can we will give the proof? How can we will give the proof? So this we have to prove कि angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals to 180 degree. So how can we will do this? कि here PQ is parallel to BC and AB is the transversal line. Then we can say angle 1 is equivalent to angle 4. And as we know very well, कि Z shape is there. So due to alternate interior angle, we can say angle 1 is equivalent to angle 4, and we will write here the region alternate interior angles. Again, we know very well PQ is parallel to BC, and this time AC is the transversal line. So definitely this angle 2 is also equivalent to angle 5, because again if we see here Z shape is there, right? So we can say angle 4 is equivalent to angle 1, or we can say angle 1 is equivalent to angle 4. We will mark it as equation number first, and then we will say angle 2 equals to angle 5. We will mark it as equation number second. Now we will add equation first and second. If we will add equation first and second, then left hand side will add in left hand side and right hand side will add in right hand side. Now both the side, it is an equation, both the side we will add angle 3. Why we will add angle 3 here? Because we have to prove angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals to 180 degree. That's why we will add here angle 3 both the side, and when you will add angle 3 both the side, it look like this. So we can say angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals to angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5. Now left hand side remains same, and the right hand side, if we see in the diagram, all these three angles, angle 5, angle 3 and angle 4, lie on the same side. So this is the concept of again straight angle. So as per the definition of straight angle, all these three angles lie on the same side of a line, so that their sum becomes 180 degree. That's why we will write in right hand side 180 degree. And this we have to prove. So the sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree, and at last we will write down hence proof. So I hope with the help of this theorem we will easily prove the angle sum property, or we can say the sum of three angles of a triangle, of a given triangle, is equals to 180 degree. It means in this triangle we can say the sum of angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals to 180 degree. So I hope with the help of these theorems, from theorem first, second, third, fourth and 5, you will solve all the questions which are related with the line and angles. And definitely in my next video I will tell some more questions related with 6.1, 6.2 and 6.3 to all of you. Thank you very much.